will just give you an example of history why we, introduced IC, right? So it is a time during, 1960s. Okay, at that time ICs were discovered. Okay, and at that point of time, if any student, most of you must have seen Captain America, right? That Marvel movie, Captain America, second part, if I remember, the Winter Soldier. You can just type yes in the chat box. So I will just give you an example from there. So there is a scene of Black Widow and Captain America visiting a basement, right? Where there is a big room where Dr. Zola is there. Do you remember? Dr. Zola is a scientist, right? When they go into the basement, so he talks with Dr. Zola. If I can just have a chat box. So you guys do remember, right? They have a chat and then a missile strike happens. So they just, near miss from death. So you must have seen that Dr. Zola, where they are, present in the room, there are big piles of machines, right? Running, and only one computer is running. So you must have seen that, at those point of time, it's okay, Nishant. Basically, I'm talking about that instance. You can just, see it on YouTube. Later on after the class, I will just write the name for those students who don't. It is just a small scene, so you can take it, see it on YouTube also. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Okay. Just write Dr. Zola scene. Okay. So you will reach to that scene, and what happens is, you must have seen that there's a full room of machines, right, that is running continuously. So it was just a single PC. In today's time, a single PC, personal computer, is like my phone, if you can see it on the camera, right? Also, you students are having laptops and PCs. So basically the size has decreased significantly from 1960s to, like, if I talk about just 2000, right, 10, let's say. In this time frame, in 50 years, the size has become from one room to just a PC, a laptop, or a mobile phone. Okay. So how has this size decreased significantly? It is because of this IC only, this integrated circuit. So the circuits that you are making, students, let's say Riddhi made that LCD circuit, right? Ma'am also, Ritika ma'am must have, made the circuit. So if you see the, circuit size, it will be a little big, let's say more bigger than this mobile phone, right? So you can see that it was able to perform any one or two tasks, right? And then comes this phone, right? If I just want to do a simple task, let's say I flash a light, right? I press just this torch button and there is a flashlight. Okay. So this is one task. It can do many tasks, right? Numerous tasks. How is that possible? It is because of this IC only, right? So IC is capable of doing multiple, numerous functions at same point of time. So for that purpose, we introduced IC. So IC has, if I just write a statement, so an IC is a collection electronic components. You can just take the screenshot later on, okay, students. So the components can be resistors, capacitors, and transistors. Okay. Do you students know about these components, resistors, capacitors, and transistors? You can write yes in the chat box. And if you don't know that, also tell me so that I'm able to cover it in the next class. So right? You must have studied, okay? Resistors, capacitors, transistors, right? So they are all stuck in one chip and connected together. I hope you are able to, understand my handwriting. You can just take a screenshot of this screen, and later on, it's just a revision. So don't, mug up things. If you see this statement, it just says simply, IC is a collection of electronic components. right? So we know what are electronic components. You must have studied, let's say resistor, capacitor. So I will just ask one student a basic question. What is a resistor? You have just spoken that yes, you all know. So can any student raise their hand and tell me what is a resistor? So we have Piyush with us. Yes, Piyush.
Hello, sir.
Hello, you are audible, Piyush.
Teacher, sir, the
Yes.
resistor decrease the power or
Okay, decreases the power. Any other student? So we have Rudra with us. Yes, Rudra.
yes, sir. So a resistor is basically our electrical component with the primary function to resist the flow of current.
Okay, great, Rudra. Great, Piyush. Rudra said it totally, a correct statement. It resists the flow of current. Okay, so that kind of components are there in a single chip. If I want to see how an IC looks like in today's time, so if you all can see my camera, okay, students, are you able to see my camera? This thing, right, which I am having is called a RAM. What is a RAM? So I will just write it over here. You must have heard about this term, RAM. So I'll just write RAM. I hope you have taken the screenshot of the above notes, okay? And then later on you can just revise it. So RAM means random access memory. So it is a PC component, okay? Access memory. Okay. So this is a PC component, right? A computer component that goes into the motherboard, right? So students, do you know where is RAM? Like what is a RAM? What does it do? Any student? If not, I will just explain it. So don't worry that if you give a wrong answer like that. And what is the function of this RAM? And I will show you where an IC is over here. So don't worry about that. Okay, we have Rudra with us. Yes, Rudra.
Yes, sir. As much as I know, when we play a game, because in phone we also have RAM. So
Yeah.
when we play game, so that game data saves in RAM, but after we delete it from our normal zone, it goes out.
Okay.
This
Yeah. So Rudra has a very, good observation that we have seen in mobile phones, that we say this phone is having 4 GB RAM. Some students said that there is a 6 GB RAM in the phone. This phone is having 8 GB of RAM. So basically, you must be seeing that, sir, how is it possible that this big RAM? So this is a PC RAM that goes into a computer, and the RAM which is there in a mobile phone, it's different. Okay. Now, even 128 gigabytes of RAM are there, right? GB means gigabytes. Okay, the space. So basically, if you are able to see, this RAM is able to do a lot of functions, right? Like Rudra said, it loads up the game data when we are playing it, and when we delete it from the running apps, right, that gets off from this RAM only. Okay, so if you are able to see, there are 4 squares. If you are able to see it, black, right, 4 black squares, and then there is a sticker underneath it. If you see the sticker, there is also some black chip, right? So it is rectangular. So these all 5 components are IC, right, on this RAM, if you are able to see it. If you will be having any PC, or if you just see it from inside, you will see these RAM type of things. Okay, also there are motherboard also. So these black chips are IC, right, integrated circuit. Okay, so this was just an example that I wanted to show you, like where in electronics we are using it. Okay, once again I will just show you. Okay, I hope you are able to see it. Okay, so this is where in RAMs we use it, in motherboard, microcontroller. Can any student tell me what is a microcontroller? You must have studied about this microcontroller. You can just raise your hand. So this is where ICs are used. Okay. Can any student tell me? Okay, we have Sagar with us. Yes, Sagar.
yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Microcontrollers allow controllers when we play the games in PC like that.
Okay. Anything else you know about microcontroller?
Microcontroller is either always to play games and
is have some hand controller and buttons.
Okay. So you said there are some hand controls and buttons. That was right. And you are fond of gaming, I think, Amlesh. Okay, so we have Bhavya with us. Yes, Bhavya.
Yes, the microcontroller is a control device which incorporate a microprocessor.
Okay. So you said microprocessor.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, okay, we have Rudra with us. Kamlesh, you can just raise your hand down and Bhavya so
Yes,
that
sir.
other students I am able to see them.
A
If they raise their hand.
microcontroller is a small controller on a single
Okay.
metal oxide semiconductor
Okay.
integrated chip, I think, and also a microprocessor.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, students, for telling me. So basically, there is a difference between a microprocessor and a microcontroller, right? It is a basic electronics part. I will just share about this in the later class why microcontroller and a microprocessor are different. But just for the sake of telling you, so you must have seen there are PC components in which we say there is a processor that is there. Let's say AMD processor, Intel processor. In mobile phones, you must have heard about Snapdragon, or you have in iPhones. So there is A13 Bionic chip or A12 Bionic chip. So you must have heard about these companies and their processors. So this is a microprocessor, right? It does a lot of functions at a single point of time, right? But I'm just giving a difference, but a microcontroller does only one function at a time. Okay, so the example of this is Arduino Uno. You must have made project, right? The LCD one, you have used a Arduino for that. Okay, Arduino Uno, Raspberry Pi. So there are n number of examples. Okay, so it is just a basic example, right? So in chat box, some is saying Helio G95. Yes. Also, you can also say a graphic card. Okay. So the graphic card that you have, okay, that is also a kind of microprocessor only. Okay. Where do we use it? So like you are playing a game, right? So when you are playing a game, there are numerous functions that have to be run at a single time. Let's say you just press a fire button, right? So that will be executed once, right, till when you press it, and then there is another data that is coming. Let's say how many players are playing in that game. So all that data and everything is getting executed at one single point of time. So for that we use a microprocessors, okay, processing the data, right? And this controller is basically the controlling the sensors and actuators. Let's say Arduino. So there is an LCD that we have connected, there is a potentiometer, and you must have made the circuit, right? So for that we used a microcontroller. So these, ICs are present on microcontroller and microprocessor. So I will show you, IC present on a microcontroller, that is Arduino, on the Tinkercad screen. Okay, students. So any student having doubt till now, or else I proceed. You must have, seen this RAM, so you can also see it if you, see it from inside the computer. Okay. Okay, no doubt. Okay, great. So I've just, told you like what is an IC, what was the history of IC, why we made the IC. Okay. So I think Ritika ma'am must have told you about how an IC composition is like. Can any student tell me like composition? What I mean by that is how an IC looks from inside, like what is the working of an IC? So can any student tell me? Has she covered it or not? Any student? In the chat box, if you are hesitant a little bit, or you can just raise your hand and tell me. Okay, no student. Okay, then I think I should cover it. Okay, so basically composition. Made of. Okay, so what an IC is made of. Okay, so we have Rudra with us. Yes, Rudra.
Yes, sir. I think IC is made up of from a combination of diodes and
Okay.
microprocessors and transistors in a minimized form.
Okay, great. So basically, if you see this IC on the screen, it is very much
Also-
small. Yes.